Right, all right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're back here casting some episodes right around Christmas time, and this one is going to be Santa Claus, of course. Those who don't know Santa Claus, he's our newest addition to the Smooth Brain family. We're a bunch of players who play the game in a way that is probably stupider than anybody else in the game, and yet surprisingly effective. Santa Claus in the top right playing Zerg in this game says, would you like a free drone sacrifice? Now, for those who don't know, Santa Claus is a Diamond 3 player. He's going to be going up against Coco Sorio here. Many things Santa Claus does many things he does look like they're even lower. Now he's offered a free drone sacrifice. Coco Sorio says, yeah, okay, on my way with drone. Now he's coming in and killing a drone. He's killing his own drone. He's not even making his opponent kill it. Those two drones just ganked that drone. Now he goes for the double gas steal, then he pulls back from it and he says, okay, let's actually fight you now. I sacrificed a drone, but these two are for fighting. So he says, okay, I kill my own. The other two, Captain Dickhead and his nephew there, Dickheadius. So they're going to pull back, try and distract a little bit here and just be very annoying. Behind this, we are seeing the most gimped opening of all time. Killing 3 of your own drones or even just pulling 3 drones out of your base that early ruins your early game. He ruins it. He absolutely ruins it. Now chat's pointing out, actually, Steven's our newest Smooth Brain. Unfortunately, Steven is not playing Starcraft right now. So he's the moment he sends me more replays, I guess the path is open. The moment he sends me a replay pack, the path is open for Steven. And I honestly don't know if anyone's even messaged Steven to let him know that we want him to send us replays of him doing Smooth Brain stuff, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, gas steal does get down. Nicely done there. And why are there 2 drones down here, guys? What is going... Good move, says Coco Sorio, who, by the way, is so distracted. They're not making an orbital command center right now. They've forgotten. And they're not on gas either. So there we go. Orbital on gas gets remembered. Good move, and thanks, says Santa Claus. Santa Claus is going to go for a proxy hatchery in the third. I don't even know if we call this a proxy hatchery or a distraction hatchery. I used to do a strategy called the creep outpost in Zerg vs. Terran, and it was on my troll account, where the whole point was I'd build a hatchery maybe here or over here. And the whole point was I'd build a queen and I'd just use it to spread creep backwards towards my base. And other than that, I'd do a totally normal build order. But the whole idea would be I'd hope my opponent would see it and panic and freak out and think there was something more serious coming. And it had a really high win rate. And my whole goal was I'd have my queens at home spreading creep and this queen just spreading creep in every direction. And I'd try to just connect the 2 paths of creep. And that would be what I kind of considered as my win condition. And I'd actually go on to win a lot of the games because my opponents would see this hatchery and they'd freak out and they'd build bunkers and all sorts of things. And the funny thing in this scenario is Coco Sorio hasn't even seen the lacking natural. So, I mean, there's going to be a very necessary overreaction because we've got a Roach Warren on the way. It's not even going to be an overreaction. It's just going to be a reaction. And, oh, the command center, does it finish? It barely finishes. Okay, that's very lucky for Coco Sorio. Lifts that off. We'll lose 2 SCVs on the low ground, but you've got a reactor pumping Marines, you've got a factory, spots the 1 base and is like, okay, because this is so bad, right? It's so bad to play 1 base as Zerg. So Coco Sorio is like, are you actually trying to win, buddy? Like, I can just pull into my main, make more SCVs, drop more mules. This is the easiest game of my life, bro. But yet another SCV goes down, guys. The Reaper actually went down. That's 2 SCVs and a Reaper and another unit. Wait, did he just kill a Zergling? He just ran up and killed his own Zergling on the ramp. Oh, you absolute troll. Have a Ling sacrifice. I was like, wait, what did he just kill there? I'm like, he killed one of his own Zerglings. This absolute gronk of a human. Santa Claus building roaches right now. And I got to say, a special thanks to Santa Claus. It is Christmas time. I'm wearing my Christmas hat. We're casting Santa Claus. But Santa Claus has single-handedly made me rediscover the word gronk. You know, I remember using the word gronk a lot growing up. Basically means bloody idiot. You know, it fell out of use in my vocabulary, and after casting enough games of Santa Claus, I've realized that, you know, this is the perfect word. It describes everything about what Santa Claus seeks to achieve in the game. It's just gronk shit. It's just, lol, I'm gonna do the dumbest shit I can think of repeatedly. Now, Coco, sorry, just get in the bunker, bro. Have you ever seen a Terran panic more? Just get in your bunkers. What are you doing with your Marines, mate? Get in the bunker. You've got great coverage. Okay, this is the point where the opponent's doing so much dumb stuff that Coco Sorio's brain is broken. Hasn't built SCVs in like a minute or 2. Is only at 19 SCVs, 5 minutes in the game. Could easily be above 30 SCVs. So there's a third command center, which tells us Coco Sorio is playing an economic build. But Coco Sorio's completely frozen on the production. Making an orbital, no mules dropping, no SCVs building. Marines only building intermittently. A barracks building one at a time, right? That's a sign of your macro is fucked up, right? If you were on point, you'd be building 2 barracks, 3 barracks, 4 barracks at a time, right? You'd be batching things up. But instead, there's Ravagers on the doorstep. There's an Overlord spotting the high ground. They're sieging it. And Coco Sorio's kind of freaking out a little bit. Coco Sorio's like, oh, what's happening? Gets an SCV with the bile and burns down the depot. Nice move from Santa Claus, who is now going to limp his way into a macro game. He's up on 30 drones behind this. Is he going to get the tank? Oh, he tried to get the double. He got too greedy. He thought, I think I can get the tank and the depot with the same biles. And he just ends up hitting the depot only and not the tank. So there we go. That's better. 3 biles gets the siege tank. This is why you never put the siege tank on the edge, guys. You always put it a bit further back. So they have to run into bunker range if they want to do that. And the tank siege is up in the exact same position. Oh, that's not smart. Santa Claus can literally do the exact same thing again and just triple bile that. Oh my God, talk about not learning your lesson. But I'm not sure if we call that micro or not. Santa Claus, did he get baited by the SCV maybe? He just runs in and loses his shit. He's going to try and bile that tank down. The tank shooting the spine crawler. It does get an SCV, not bad. He's got to pull back though. 37 drones to 19. The Terran has not built an SCV in 3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes. Can we get an SCV timer going? I think it was like about 3 minutes 30 when the last SCV got built. And now there we go. About 3 minutes of no SCV production, just staring at this weird contain. It's like, why is there a spine and a spore outside my base? And the Terran player could be up on 40 workers, could be just leapfrogging these tanks forward and getting on out of there. But look at that. Oh, the Ravagers are going to trade. They get the siege tank, but a few Ravagers do die. The SCV is not really repairing right now. Coco Sorio just like literally could unload the bunkers, lower this depot. You've got like 20 Marines. 14 Marines could aim with this. He just biled 2 of his own Ravagers. Watch that again. Instant rewind, guys. Did you just see this? He goes into Coco Sorio's vision and he's like, hey, look what you absolute D-bag. Oh my God, I love it. He's like, I'm just giving gifts. It's Christmas time. Santa Claus is here with your gifts. I'm going to kill my own units. Santa Claus is an absolute monster. It's because the other guy's like, I don't, like, what? Like, you know Santa Claus has handicapped himself, but it's this point where how do you play competitively when your opponent is clearly taking the piss? When your opponent is clearly taking the piss, it's so hard to just knuckle down and focus on the right things because you're so aware of that this is a lose-lose situation. If you win here, you manage to beat a guy who's literally 3 eggnogs deep, super heavily spiked eggnogs, by the way. We're not talking about that non-alcoholic shit. We're talking about, like, it's 50% whiskey. 3 eggnogs deep, he's hopping on the ladder and he's like, oh, I'm killing my own units, la 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 la. Like, you know, the Zerg you're playing has nothing to lose, so even if you win, it's not gonna feel great. And that's where your ego starts kind of shrieking. You're like, no, and you start freaking out a little bit. You know, shit starts going kind of crazy, man. So the siege tank there, the Marines are gonna finally clear this up. But guess what? 22 SCVs still. And behind this, Santa Claus floated 3k minerals. So he says, what do you do when you float 3k minerals? I've watched Pigs coaching before. And he said you build 5 hatcheries. But I think spine crawlers are more fun because I like hentai. So instead I'm gonna build 9 spine crawlers in my main, and some slow banelings. And we're not gonna defend the natural. And we're just gonna kind of do things that make no sense because this is my hentacle forest. And we're gonna uproot them and move them down. We could have just built them there, but I want to have fun uprooting and rooting my spine crawlers because my name's Santa Claus and nothing I ever does literally makes any sense. It is just, it leaves a little corridor as well. He says, welcome to the bloody, I don't have a Christmas tree, I have a spine forest. Such a dickhead. I really can't wait till the Terran sees that. Some roaches waddle in and just get absolutely blasted there. The Terran is still winning the game. It's 30 SCVs to 34 drones, right? Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, we got a Marine drop in. Some Marines try to run in the front and they get absolutely hentacled. The Marine drop goes in and you know what? Those banelings not getting 2 good hits. And on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 1 hentacle forest, 1 drone sacrifice, and a killed friendly Zergling on my ramp. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I'm pretty sure Coco Sorio's hearing fucking Christmas jingles in his head, annoying songs. He can hear Mariah Kelly's voice on repeat going, but it's like the tune and her voice, but instead it's just insulting him, saying, you're getting trolled, you're getting trolled. I can't remember the actual Mariah Carey song, guys. In case you haven't told, but at this point into my channel, I do have a lot of musical gifts, but only when it comes to singing nails on a chalkboard songs and album covers, nothing else. The tanks are going to come forward at this point, and they're going to start sieging up. So I think Cocosaureo is just going to manage to win, because Santa Claus got way ahead and then spent too long fucking around. And oh my god, I'm quite a bit of henticle. Did you see that guy? Did you guys see that guy just get impaled and then tossed into the water? Oh my god, I love the physics on spine crawlers killing marines is actually some of the best physics in the game. That is actually, please kill another one. I really want to see another one go down. Okay, watch this. What happens to this one? All right, I'll zoom out. We'll zoom in if we can. Oh, come on, move the marines in, buddy. Come on, come on, come on. I want to see another one go down. Oh, the tank's blasting it. The drones pulled in for the big old drone surround. Now, there's no upgrades on these marines or tanks. The drones actually killed 2 marines, force the tanks to unsiege, and then pull back. Santa Claus at his finest right now. He's literally spilt some eggnog on his keyboard, so he's wiping it up as he tries to frantically hang on, moving spine crawlers ahead one at a time. And down there, we've got some hatcheries up. Roaches and Banes! He set up a counterattack! It's all good. Now, if Coco just gets a tank on the high ground, he's fine, but he hasn't realized what's up. If he can raise those depots and get that bunker full, I think he can defend this, but the tank goes down, and the roaches are going to be able to get in. They're going to be able to bust that ramp in no time. Now, he's going to F2 A-move his marine tank home. Maybe if he builds some libs or something and sets his rally point, but his rally point's still set to the front, so these units are going to pop, and they're just going to derp into the roaches. Uh-oh. Queen's walking in as well. They're very tanky. They're going to cover that back line right now. And I think Cocosaureo right now is, oh my god, so many Ravages as well. Okay, Cocosaureo has not lost the main though. Santa Claus is wasting time killing depots instead of getting on the production. And he lifts a tank on the high ground. He could siege that. He could hold this ramp. If he rallies over here now, gets another tank sieged here, there's no way you bust that ramp. If there's 2 tanks and like 10 marines in front, you won't bust it. But Coco's not in position. And what is this? No, Cocosaureo. No, this is like driving. You're like on a holiday and you rent a car in Spain and you're like, yeah, let's just drive through this town. What do these signs say? I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. And then fucking there's literally 500 bulls ramming into your car and you're like, I don't know if we were meant to drive here. This seems like it wasn't the place we were meant to drive. And there's literally cars just like, your car's getting flipped by bloody bulls ramming it with their horns and shit. He's gonna get 2 of the tanks out of there with the evac, gets up to the high ground, and oh my god, Santa Claus, kill zone, buddy. Oh my god, kill zone, buddy! He managed there, by the way, he biled this spot. He managed to miss both Liberators and that siege tank that was behind them. That was a Santa Claus bile, if I've ever seen one. He managed to get it halfway between the 2 libs in the tank. There was almost no space between them, but Santa Claus nailed it. The absolute pixel perfect corrosive bile to not hit any of the units. That is something only Santa Claus could pull off. That is the true magic of Santa right there. It's the ability to miss an unmissable shot. The tanks are going to siege, the Marines are here, and Santa Claus says, lol, GG, well played. He's going to throw in the towel. The Henticle Forest apparently was not it. It says, my sneaky base has finally been found, and just leaves the game. That's it. It's just GG, well played. My sneaky base has finally been found. Now, guys, I'd really like to see... I'm sorry, I just want to rewatch that Henticle fight one more time, because as I said, there's something about watching Marines die to spine crawlers. I'm not saying it's a fetish. I'm saying, yes, it gets me a little bit saucy. I get a little excited, and let's just watch that one more time. And I believe the physics is randomized. So because I've replayed it, they will actually die in different ways, I believe. Oh, damn, that's brutal, man. So we're going to slow this right down. We're going to do slow-mo marine death animations. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, that one just gets his face ripped off. Another one, face ripped off. That's the one. No, it's not randomized. Look, that's the one. Oh, wait, no, he didn't land in the water. So, yeah, it is randomized. It is randomized. Every time you do it, it's like procedurally kind of, it's generating it again. So it's actually kind of awesome because they die in different ways. So if you guys ever enjoy killing a Terran player, rewatch the fights over and over again in the replay. And each time, if you've got those physics turned on high, so you've got the ragdolls enabled like we do here, you're going to see the Marines die in a bunch of different ways. It's kind of fantastic. Oh, wait, is it the same? Wait, that's the exact same though. Where's the one that landed in the water? So that's weird. That seemed to die in the same way. We didn't see one die in the water. One more. And then that one just got ripped. It's not randomized, it's client-side physics, they've said. So where's the one that went in the water? Let's see. Did we miss the one that got tossed into the water? No, we didn't. So yeah, it's changed. It's changed. Yeah, because before the guy slid off here into the water on the first run through when we were casting it live. Damn. Ah well. GG, well played. Fantastic play from Santa Claus. Thank you for your gifts, mate.